Julian, Dean, we're deep diving our best moments of the Tour de France. One of the highlights for me was the fan interactions on the side of the road. In particular, I think it was 2014, might have been stage 3. We were going through England, and I remember pulling over the side of the road, and we finally saw a Kiwi flag, and it didn't exactly go to plan, Jules.
We always had this thing. We had a good time when we'd be out in the front there. We got heaps of time to sort of engage with the fans. We'd stop on the side of the road. We'd get some grabs with different sort of fans. We found these Kiwi fans, interviewing them away. And then you do the honour of trying to make me look like a fuckwit.
How you going, guys?
G'day, mate.
You guys all right?
Yeah, how are you?
Good, good.
Do you know who this bloke is in the car? Can't sing, obviously.
Don't worry about it. We're
Good to see your career was a memorable one there, Jules.
That's right.
This is one of your best ever New Zealand riders sitting in the driver's seat. Sorry.
That's all right, mate.
What are you doing working with the bloody Aussies anyway?
Yeah, speechless.
Well,
Well, that went well, didn't it?
Donuts.
What's actually even hilarious about that video is when on that video, I was just watching it before, and like when you ask these guys, do you know who this is? They actually look right past me in the back, so there might be someone else in the back.
And then I like how genuine he was when he goes, "I'm really sorry." He was a bit embarrassed. And then he tried to make it up with, "What are you doing working for the Aussies?"
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But no, we made good light of that. It was actually hilarious, and it actually became quite a theme for the rest of that tour, actually, didn't it?
Well, absolutely. And I like how that scene where it was, as you said, it was this recurring theme. And then there's that scene where that family from the UK had no idea who you were. And then we saw it as an opportunity to, we think they feel bad. I think we can scab some food, because that was the other thing we love doing, is scabbing food. And then you're straight into the sausage rolls. And then there's that iconic line from that bloke as to why he offered the sausage rolls.
the only reason we're not eating them sausage rolls is because we've been fighting the flies off them all morning.
All right, mate, I'll put it back.
But the way it all came together, Jules, was the last stage of that year's Tour de France, 2014. There was a bit of a cock-up with the VIP packages Jerry was offering. And we got sniff of this a couple of days out. They had about €300,000 worth of VIP tickets for the final day just sitting there that were going to go in the bin. And we had the great plan, didn't we?
Yeah, that's right. Well, I was just thinking, I mean, that whole Tour de France in 2014, from the perspective of doing the backstage pass, was probably when it was sort of at its peak, and it really accumulated, with us on the Champs Elysees with those passes, going around, catching up with fans that we'd seen during that event. Fair dues, we'd had a couple of vodkas before we got out and did that, but I think that made a better light of it. We were able to, particularly, that family that was on the fence there, that we gave the passes to. Is that the ones that you're referring? They even had a sign, didn't they?
Yeah.
I think.
Who the hell are you? Julian.
Yeah, that's right. Cool thing to be doing, and to be able to get out there and give share some of Jerry's love that way was awesome fun, and to make those people's day.
And then post Tour de France, there was always like the after party, and it was always at the shit nightclub called the Duplex. It was hot as hell, and you couldn't breathe. But all the riders went there, and we developed the fine art of scabbing food on the side of the road, and then we transferred that to scabbing vodka off the winning teams. And just so happened, Marcel Kittel had a successful tour, so we hopped on his wheel and scabbed all their vodka at the after parties. They loved it.
Yeah, continuing the scabbing wherever we went. Everything for free.
Yeah. I don't think they'd still go back to that Duplex. I reckon those days are done, mate. That was an absolute stinker.
Oh, I think so, mate. Yeah, I don't even know. Cycling seems pretty serious these days. Even I think when I look back at the backstage passes, what we were getting away with and the stuff that we were doing, which really fitted in with Green Edge's sort of vibe at the time. There's really nothing out there like that anymore, and I don't know if there ever will be in our lifetime.
Nah, and even protocol since COVID, I remember days getting on the bus, had the sniffles, coughing, and Whitey goes, "What, are you crook?" And I go, yeah, feel shit house. You just be sitting on the bus, spreading it around. No wonder we ran like a busted half the time.
That's right. Yeah, now you're not even allowed in a 15-foot radius if you got a little sniffle.
Good times, mate.
Yeah.